We've still got some more talking points from round 25. Like we said, it was an action-packed weekend with lots of surprising and exciting results. Still at the top of the table, Victor. Arsenal recorded a professional 3-0 victory over Sunderland to remain 6 points clear at the top. But the question is, Arsenal still have a 6-point lead over Manchester City, but why is there some panic about City being in the upper hand despite not being at the top of the table?
I think we all know the sort of run City can go on in the spring, getting 12, 13 wins on the bounce. A couple of seasons ago, Arsenal were, 8 points clear around the similar time, if I remember correctly, and City still won the title. Although I must admit, City this season do not look strong enough to do that sort of thing again. Arsenal just need to focus on their own games. 6 points is still relatively comfortable. Fine margins will be everything in the next few weeks. If Arsenal go into the international break next month still 6 points clear at the top, I think it will dawn on everyone that it will finally happen. They are winning this title.
Interesting. And over to you, Max. Everton came from behind to beat Fulham away from home. Did you really see that one coming?
I'd say pretty much not, especially after the first half when Fulham almost recorded 2 xg. I was pretty certain that they're gonna score at least 1 or 2 more goals in second half and drive past. And with the home form of Fulham also, it wasn't really expectable. So I'd say Everton did a great job and they continued their away form. For some reasons, they're much better away than at home at the moment. So everybody should be scared about Everton moving to them.
Interesting. Back to you, Victor. Chelsea are only one of two sides in the Premier League, currently who have won their last 4 games consecutively. However, many people are underplaying Chelsea's form because of the quality of the sides they played in that run, mostly like, low bottom sides. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's kind of understandable. What was it? Wolves, West Ham, Palace, and Brentford. Not exactly the cream of the crop, with all due respect. Obviously, it's good for the new coach that they had these opponents so early in his tenure. But they also have some very tough fixtures coming up in March. They have Arsenal and Villa away. They have Newcastle. They have Everton. And then in April, it's Man City and Man United. Two sides to every coin, as usual. It's good they had this run of wins and they should be able to keep it up a little bit longer this month, but I'll be very curious to watch them against some properly top sides.
Interesting. And back to you, Max. Manchester United, surprisingly, are the other side in the Premier League with 4 wins in their last 4 games. Can't believe there will ever be a time where I'm saying this. But yeah, based on their fixture schedule, many United fans believe they will surely finish in the top 4. Do you agree with that, Max?
Imagine we're like a couple of days away from poor fan finally getting a haircut. But it would be funny if they somehow not win against West Ham. But speaking about schedule, I'd say it is not that easy as everybody's talking about, but I'd say it's relatively acceptable. So the hardest games for me are like Newcastle away, Chelsea away, and Sunderland away. Not not taking in mind the home game against Liverpool because at the moment they're quite poor, but coming to May it might change. But I'd say there's like a quarter or 1/3 of the games that are quite hard to get a win, but otherwise it looks more or less promising. So if we get the decent results from the games against Liverpool and Chelsea and probably Newcastle, then we're pretty much sure for the top 4.
Interesting. And final note, Victor, there's still a lot to play for to avoid relegation, but Leeds will be thinking they have a good chance after seeing how things played out at the weekend and they beat Nottingham Forest. What do you think about Leeds' chances?
Yeah, 6 points clear of West Ham now. I think Farke will be very pleased with this. It's also a big win for the championship as a league. Two of the three that came up are going to stay up after the disaster class they put in over the last 2 seasons. As for Leeds, continue doing the basics well like they did since the start of December, and they'll be fine. It's a tough run they have coming up in the Prem with Chelsea, Villa, and Man City. But the last few fixtures are not too bad towards the end of the season. And they also have the welcome diversion of the FA Cup to keep up their spirits.
Yeah, fair enough. And there you have it. Game week 25 was pretty much a blast. There's still a lot to play for, though, in the Premier League, like we always say, and I'm certain that we'll see many more exciting game weeks like this. But for now, we can only look forward to game week 26, where we'll be here to bring you all the best bits, talking points, and analysis ahead of the game week.